against me. I guess all the that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. They start the drive with Lynch, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Slot man moves right. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. In motion, Hill. On play action, it's Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
In motion, Hill. Brady to throw for it on fourth down. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Washington. Tyreek Hill, 72 yards. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So it was fourth down. They go deep to try to pick up the first. They pick up more than that. They pick up a score.
I'm not even sure the analytics guys would think that was a good gamble. Fourth down there going for it. But they pressed the issue. And not only did they complete the pass downfield, how about the run after catch that ends up culminating in a touchdown? That's a huge play.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Jackson. Going deep here for Adelman. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Jackson dancing to his left. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Play action. It's Jackson. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Again, Jackson. He's got it at the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The slot man in motion right. Play action. Now it's Brady. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Ty Law. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner, forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Flushed out right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force.
Touchdown, Rams. Julian Edelman, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. These two teams all tied after one. Slot man moves right. They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. In motion, Hill. Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Edelman, the motion man right. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the legend, Ray Nitschke. The 20. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. But Charles, he was looking for just a short throw. Kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. Rolling to his right. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The slot man in motion right. They'll try the middle with Lynch. They find some open field here. 20. Touchdown, Washington. Marshawn Lynch, 41 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 21-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They go play action now. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. He's got a man. Complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Out to his left. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A well-executed 22-yard gain. To throw again is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. Here's Jackson. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Mike Ditka, as the first half is winding down. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
And as we've seen this league continue to grow and develop, I think the tight end position is becoming harder and harder to defend.
And oh, it's blocked. And now Washington has it. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. Throwing on first down is Brady. And that is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
In motion, Hill. To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And he will bring it back. It's an interception returned for a Rams touchdown. Well, in a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick 6, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Let's get out of there.
The final shot before half for Brady. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Here's 2nd and a yard. Play action. Now Jackson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
In motion, Hill. Ledge up the middle. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. Lynch pushing, but he is not going to get there. They stop him short. In motion, Hill. They'll go for it. It's Brady. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Washington. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Gano the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. They go play action with Jackson. Steps away. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. Throwing is Jackson. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down. Jackson now on the move to his left. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need him to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
Complete. It's Henry. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. On second down, here's Henry. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And that's intercepted yet again. And that could be the backbreaker. And the Commanders are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. Back near his goal line, here's Brady. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Slot man moves right. A 10th carry of the game for Marshawn Lynch. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. In motion, Hill. Brady going to go on 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Again, it's Henry. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Jackson rolling to his left. That's caught at the 3. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Marr on for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
In motion, Hill. Now Brady. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Brady to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Extra point try good by Gano, and they will take a 7-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions. So a victory here for the Commanders. Well, Charles, I mean, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number might as well be in neon, because you're exactly right. It just jumps up from the stat sheet. Your eyes go right to it. And with that many turnovers, they really played themselves out of this game. Too careless with the football too many times. That cost them the victory.